All right, well, Bob, you know what? This is going to be an outstanding matchup here. I'm just looking at referee Jurgen Titcher. He's getting ready to get this one underway. And just looking at some of the players that make up this Italian side and this Canadian side. These kids got some reputable names even at such a young age.
They played the last game of the round robin. They both both played in Group B, and Italy won that round robin game 7-2. And then last night, Canada beat East Europe, and Italy won their game. So we're in for a great final.
Well, you can see the pace of this one. It's going to be fast and furious, going from your TV screen left to right. In red is Canada, as always, and their Azzurri, royal blue, right to left, is Team Italy. Here's Tajani with the ball. Lakin Tajani trying to get it up the field. That one's cut off in the middle of the park. Number 3, Masi with a shot. That one's redirected and up and out of play. You can hear that the coaching staff of Riccici, Di Tomasis, and Romeo have got this Italian side all fired up.
Well, Wally Tajani said he told me last night he was really looking forward to this game. He says,
what a chance
this
early
team
on.
is a great team.
What a brilliant chance early on. Sorry to cut you off there, Bob. Here's a goal kick for the Canadian side. Big boot right into the middle of the park. This one left for number 11. Yellow goes right into the hands of goalkeeper Kyle Kilcup. Thrown up for Ferlano. Ferlano trying to get around to Jenny. Does so. Ferlano throws it into the middle of the park. That one's cut off. And here comes the Canadian side the other way. There's a shot. Rolls into the
look at this coming from the back.
Wow, Kilcup got to it just before Struthers could. Struthers with a good burst of speed. Looks like he's got a shin pad over his right arm, and that's not stopping him from playing hard soccer. Riccici throws it up onto the far side. There's number 8, Oleszczuk with the ball. Trying to get around Romeo. Romeo gets a foot on that. Romeo looking for a bit of support. Riccici with him. Here's Romeo with the ball. Throws it into the middle of the park. That one's cut off by Joe Holder. Holder right back into the box. Kilcup. He's a big sprite boy in the back there for the Italian side. And you're going to probably have a lot of confidence when you got a lengthy goalkeeper like Kilcup on your side. That ball played in front for Ferlano, not given a chance to turn. Fiorentino jumping into the play. Fiorentino, Ferlano with it. There's a shot. Good save. Rebound by Romeo. That one stays out of the back of the net. Cleared up the field by the Canadian side, and pressure early on by the Italians. Fabri had to come up with a big save there as he was tested early on.
Great start right off the bat.
Here's an indirect kick. A shot from long range. A little ambitious, but nonetheless a shot. You don't shoot, you don't score. There's a shot from long range. Was that a play? Kilcup with it. That one intercepted by Cote. That ball goes out of bounds. You can hear the chatter here on this Italian side, but just looking over on the Canadian badge, Don Baxter, Michael Cote, or Michel Cote, Michel Cote, you can see it in their eyes. They want this one bad. You can see how determined they are to get the boys fired up just as much as this Italian side's been. And I think the Canadians are trying to set the pace here because the Italians are really pouring it on early on.
You got 2 guys with casts out there, too. I just noticed that. You mentioned earlier for Canada, and I'm just looking at number 5 here for Italy. So, and they're matched up against each other. So,
great save by Fabri on the rebound there. That was off the boards. Tajani cuts it off. Tajani looking up the field, throws it onto the far side for Cote. Cote, that one's cut off by Riccici. Ball in the middle of the park, a shot. Fiorentino goes down, another man goes down. It's a free kick. As number 4 was unintentionally brought down. Bradley Molyneux by Fiorentino. Ferlano gets put on that one. Here we get a look at the replay here. The ball goes up. Fiorentino gets tripped up. He brings down Molyneux, and it's a whistle. Great chance for Holder. That one goes up and out of play. Kilcup with the ball. Has Fabri on the far right, looking for Fabri. Cote gets a foot on that one. Jumping into the play was number 3, Masi. Couldn't get to that one. Molyneux looking for it. Fabri playing the 1-2 with Masi. Here's Fabri with the ball. Has Ferlano in the middle. Off the backside of Masi. And it's a goal kick for the Canadian team. The fans are into this one too. We got not only standing room did we have early on, but now we got fans on the right of us too, so it's going to be tough for our cameraman to swing that camera around without knocking any guys over. He's being swarmed by kids on that far right side.
We got a lot of cameras going too, and I guess maybe they don't know this game is live tonight.
There's a little tussle and a bump from behind by the Italians, and the Canadians are awarded with a free kick. There. To the back end, we see some Italian flags in the stands supporting their team. That one's off the back heel of Masi into the hands of Kilcup. Thrown up for Romeo. Brought down by number 10, Malenki. Masi given a chance to turn, looking for Romeo. And that one kicked up and out of play by number 13, Windsor. Anthony Tamilo leaves that one for Kilcup. Kilcup plays it up the boards for Romeo. That one's cut off. Tamilo gets a foot on that one. Gets a second crack at it. Throws it across the top of the box. Here comes number 12 with the ball. That is McDonald with it. Aiello gets a foot on that one. Aiello in a foot race with his man. Masi. Romeo. Romeo looking to turn. Peels it off the boards. Plays it back for Tamilo. Looking for Masi up the field. That one's blocked in front. Dangerous play is what the Italians were appealing for. I didn't see one there. Aiello up for number 2, Fabri. Fabri couldn't get to that one. Another big boy, number 15, Joe Holder, doing battle with Fabri in the corner.
Going to see a lot of this Joe Holder tonight. He's a key player for this Canada squad.
And if I'm not mistaken, he was a star in one of his previous matchups.
Yes.
Player of the game, sorry.
Very good player.
Holder gets another foot on it. Goes right into the middle. Aiello doing battle with Molyneux. Molyneux plays it off the boards. Richichi with a foot. Holder doing battle with Masi. Ferlano. Ferlano's a little crafty player. Beats a couple of men. Can't get around that second attacker. Still buzzing away. Comes right back for Masi. Cleared out a dangerous way by number 15, Joe Holder. Romeo plays it quickly onto the foot of Richichi. A shot from long range. That bobbles in front. Ferlano plays it off the boards, waiting for the rebound to himself. Didn't get it. Let's check with the ball. Plays it up for Chakrar. And Holder with the heavy boot, just content to play that one up and out of play.
See, the coaches are making quick changes and getting everyone into the game real early. So we're in for a fast pace all night.
Romeo off the board. Knocked away at the last minute. That was Molyneux playing the square ball. That went off a hand of Tamilo. Free kick for the Canadian side. Line change being made by the Canadians. There's numbers. I didn't catch the number of that player there, but it goes up the field. Jumping into the play with Tajani. Ferlano blocks that one. Ferlano throws it onto the far wing. In a foot race on the 2, number 9. That's Tokar and Larky.
Tokar 2 goals last night in the big semi-final win, so he's on a roll right now.
Larky trying to get to that one. Romeo plays a square ball for Ferlano. The quick shot, and that one squeezes across the top of the 6 there. Tajani with it. Tajani off the hand of Romeo. Play continues. It's unintentional. That was out of play. Didn't seem as though the ref was sure about that one. I think it just went off a body behind the mesh there. Tajani with the ball. Turns. Plays it out for Chakrar. Being watched closely by Fiorentino. Ferlano, the lead pass for Larky. Larky trying to get this one down and under control. Oh, and he brings down his man, Dylan McDonald. From behind. Oh, it's a yellow card, too.
Ooh, Jurgen pulled that out quite fast.
Wow.
Wants to keep things under control. A lot of energy in these kids.
I guess it was a foul from behind and warrants a yellow card. Into the box early on. Tajani gets the pass from Chakrar. Tajani, shot for Chakrar. Chakrar cuts. Plays a couple of moves on his man. Plays it into the middle. Number 3 found on that one. It looked like he was wanting to turn that with Bilus. Into the hands of Fabro. Ferlano cuts it off. Kalansky. Kalansky with the ball. Still Kalansky. All the way back to the point. This one sits in the middle of the park. Kalansky trying to get to that one. Colaciulio forces his man back. That one falls into the middle. Kilcup gets a hand on that one. Tries to eat a little bit of time off the clock. Tajani trying to bring this down under control. Holder under a bit of pressure by Romeo. Gives it up. It goes onto the far side for Cote. Cote up the line for number 14, Kalansky. Kalansky trying to make his way to goal. You can see there it's a square run. Here he goes back for Holder. The set up the shot off the backside of Romeo. The rebound. In front, Kalansky trying to get onto this one. It bobbles in front. Kilcup gets a hand on it. Not out of danger yet. Cote with the ball. Cote takes another look at goal. No pressure being applied by the Italians here. They're sitting back. Verlano throws it into the corner. Misplayed by him. Fiorentino in a foot race with number 3, Bilus. Those two do battle in your living room there. Fiorentino trying to get around Bilus. Lays it up the line. That one's cut off quickly. Brought down and cut off by Tokar. 20 seconds remaining in the power play for this Canadian side. Line change being made by the Italians. Fiorentino being called off the ball. This one left for Kilcup. Kilcup with it. Plays it into the middle for Aiello. Aiello has to react quickly as he was under a bit of pressure by Pakag.
See that Dave's rejoined us in the booth?
Yes. Yes, I just have to go for a little bit of a
Duty call.
duty calls and have to make a few sales because people just love me.
Yeah.
Canadians playing 3 at the back. Again, this is still 6-on-6 soccer, plus the goalkeeper. The players do battle in the corner. Kilcup out of his goal, plays it up the field. That one cut off in the middle. Kalansky trying to get to this one. Here's Cote with the ball. Cote up the line for Kalansky, cut off by Richichi. Larky, and some great soccer there. Steps over the ball. Sorry, that was Masi.
Just a quick plug here. Rob Masi of Italy has 7 goals, who leads the tournament right now. He's tied actually for first with Edin Kuberovic from East Europe, but 1 goal will clinch it for sure for him, seeing how Edin is out of the tournament.
Oh, what a great shot there by Masi from a tough angle on the far right. That one saved by the goalkeeper, actually saved by the crossbar there. Here we catch a look at the replay here. Robert Masi drags the ball past his man, gets a lucky bounce here, gets around Cote, a shot from long range. You can see it right over the goalkeeper's hand, right off the crossbar. Here's another shot. That one's blocked in front. Masi, another crack, just over the crossbar. With shots like that, it's not going to be tough for him to. What did you say? He's just a goal away from the scoring.
Well, he's tied, and the other guy's already eliminated from the tournament, so 1 goal will clinch it for him, no doubt about it. Unless Tony Verlaine or Corey Fabri have something to say about it. They're both at 5 and within reach.
You know, with the shot. Fiorentino heads it down. A turn. Masi with a crack at goal. The Italians were pouring it on there. Here's Kalansky with the ball. Got a package to his left. Kalansky being watched by Richichi. Still package. Aiello. Feisty little player in the back. Jumps into that one. Cote, another shot. Puts the Italian defense back on their heels. Fiorentino gets a foot on that one. Cote, Richichi. And you can see that there's definitely a game plan by the Canadians. You can feel the threat by this Italian offense. They're explosive. So you can see that Cote and Baxter have 3 men regardless of the offensive pressure being applied by the Canadians. You can see right here that they only have those 3 guys up front. The other 3 defenders are, I guess, waiting and sitting at the back here. The game plan has to be wait for the counterattack. Here's Kilcup with it. Richichi, cut off by Pakach. Dumped into the corner. Fabri turns, plays it up the line. Cote, under a bit of pressure now by Masi. Cote throws it into the middle. That one's taken by Struthers behind him. To Milo. Off the head in the middle there to Jani. Has to move quickly. Struthers trying to get onto that one. Romeo jumping into the play. Romeo making a square run on the top of the 18. Jumping into the play was Aiello. Not in a danger yet. Here they come. They tell the shot. That one just streaks across the box, missing the far corner. That one off of Masi. Here comes the Canadians now with the 4-on-3. This ball played down inside the box. Pakach trying to get to that one. Aiello gets onto the top of that one and just sends it to distance.
This has been a great game, but I've only been here for about 4 minutes. I'm ready. I'm disappointed I had to miss the first 5.
Richichi has to move quickly. Oleszczyk plays it into the middle. Struthers trying to get to that one. Brought down was Romeo as it cuts off the play. Free kick now for the Italians. Here we get a look at it. Romeo is chopped at the last minute by Struthers. Kill Cup. Richichi with the ball. Richichi with a shot. Nicely blocked by the Canadian squad. His ball stays in on the near side. Tamilo gets a foot on it. Up and out of play. Tajani. Back for Holder. That one's off the head of Aiello, and he just content to clear that one up and out of play. Miscommunication by him and the goalkeeper at the back there. Looked like Kill Cup was trying to call him off the ball. But he just headed it out of danger's way. Here's a free kick on the far left side. This one's going to be taken by Cote. Windsor's waiting for in the middle. So too is Struthers. Blocked by Romeo. Holder with a shot. High over the goal. Struthers trying to get this ball under control. Tamilo in a race for that one. Gets to it. Richichi kicks it up the line. Cote trying to get to that one. For Leno.
Cheeky little move there.
There's Romeo. Romeo, pretty little play. Couple of dances in front of the goal there. Takes the shot off the backside of number 9, Douglas Larky. Here's Richichi jumping into the play. Richichi with another shot. This ball stays in play. With a high foot, Romeo tries to set it up on the volley. And the goalkeeper, Graham Fabri, gets on top of that one. Richichi anticipates the play. Richichi steps over the ball. Still Richichi. Holder. Right into the hands of Kill Cup. End-to-end action for Leno. Throws it up the field. Fabri out of his goal. Under a bit of pressure by Romeo. There's Fabri, and that one goes up and out of play.
Smart play to pick it up there and bring it back into his crease and control the game for Canada there.
Richichi setting this one up. Got Larky waiting for off the head of Leno, who was waiting on the top of the stick. Now, when we talk about 3 apples tall, that guy is literally 3 apples tall. How old are these kids here? This is
11-year-olds.
11-year-old Division D.
10 and 11, actually.
10 and 11's okay.
10 and 11. Not a lot of big guys on this Italian side. Well, Italians aren't known to be tall. And you can see just looking at this roster here, they just barely make it over the boards. And when you look over at the Canadian squad with guys like Holder, they're a bigger team, and that's what they're gonna have to do is play a little bit bigger against this crafty little Italian side. Here's Larky with the ball. Larky gets it past Cote, but he needed a little bit more field space. It rolls right into the hands of Fabri. Tamilo jumping into the play. Richichi being pressured by Molyneux. Here's Fabri. Fabri sets it up. Oh, they're appealing for a handball. None came. That went off the hand of number 9, Tokar.
Actually, just like to mention, a lot of these players were part of the team that won the indoor 11-year-old championship for the 11-year-olds, coached by Riccardo Tomasi and Tony Romeo. So a lot of these guys know how to play. They've been playing together all season long, so this is not much of a difference, not much of a change for them coming to this World Cup, and it shows. They know each other quite well, and that's why they're in the final.
Orlando with a shot off the backside of Holder. This goes right into the hands of Kill Cup. Kill Cup throws it up the line, looking for number 2, Fabri. That one's cut off on the back and up and out of play. This is another part of the Italian game plan, is leave the ball for Kill Cup. He gets a boot on that one. That one's cut off. Tamilo's forced back. Tamilo trying to get to this one. Plays it off the boards. Gets another shot at it. That ball up for Fabri. Fabri waiting for a bit of support. Couldn't find any. Back for Tajani. Up the line. Richichi gets the foot on that one. Holder steps into that one. Richichi again comes up with another big save. Here's Holder setting it up onto the right. Cuts into the middle. Shot! Oh, what a great save by the goalkeeper, Kyle Kilcup. Tested right there. Heavy boot by Holder. We expected that. You can see that he was just as ready for that one as we were up here in the box.
He's real dangerous when he attacks.
He has a heavy boot. Made a nice little run into the middle of the park and drilled one on goal. Here we get a look at the rebound.
What a shot there.
Tags it well. You saw that Molyneux was sitting there waiting to pick up the scraps. The Kill Cup didn't let any come down.
Speaking with Robert Masi's dad earlier in the day, as 3 boys all playing today. One of them for the Italy B team, which will be going to the final tomorrow against Latin America, and third son that played for the I believe it was the West Europe 8A boys who lost their semifinal game to Canada. So long day for the Masi family.
Kill Cup throws it into the middle, cut off by Tijani. Aiello throws it into the corner. Fileno being met one-on-one by number 12, McDonald. Back for Fiorentino. He steps into that one. That one makes its way up the field. Number 3 for the Canadian side, trying to get to that one. That's Scott Belus. Belus can't get around Fiorentino. Fiorentino turns. Here's Belus with another chance. That one squeaks across the box for Gavin Kalansky. Kalansky being jockeyed by Richichi. Oh, good job by Richichi to watch his man. Throws it up the field. That one's cut off. Here's Kalansky. Kalansky with the trying to set up a volley. Aiello. Here's Masi. Masi with the ball. Cote watching him closely. Masi stepping over the ball. Misplayed it. So too does the goalkeeper. Cote has to move quickly. That one up the line for Kalansky. Kalansky in a foot race with Richichi. Kalansky calling his players off the ball. You want to track for to make a run to goal. Fabri for Leno. And Tijani gets a foot on that one. Plays it up and out of play.
Still waiting for that first goal, and that could really open things up.
Here it is. Fiorentino. Kind of a tricky chip shot there. Brought down quickly by Masi. Left for Richichi. Indirect kick. Richichi waiting for a guy to open up. Here's Fabio Fiorentino. Leaves it for Richichi. The shot. Blocked by Takrar. Here comes Cote with the ball. Takrar asking for it. It rolls past him. Masi steps over the ball. Turns. Brings the ball across half. Throws it into the middle. Just behind Fabri. Fabri trying to play it off the board. There's number 12, McDonald. Plays it up for Takrar. Takrar. He knows how to hold up the ball quite nicely. Just can't get the second touch into play. McDonald. Being watched by Fabri. Good job by Aiello to jump into play. Aiello with another shot from long range. Masi. Masi in front. There it is for Fabri. There's the goal! What a great play by the Italians. The ball bouncing around the box. Great second effort. Masi gets to it. Throws it in front of the goal scorer Fabri. Let's get a look at the replay.
Here we have, I believe it was Masi with the initial shot there. Puts one in, deflects off the defenseman's leg, comes out in front, and Fabri makes no mistake about it. That's his 6th goal of the tournament, putting him in sole possession of, I guess, second, you can say. See how there's 2 players tied for first with 6 goals. What a great one. That might open up the floodgates. This really sets the pace for the game. What an exciting matchup so far.
6:45 remaining in this first half of action. 1-0 the score now for the Italians. And the Canadians taking a look at goal. Here's a shot from long range. And that one's up and out of play.
Smart play on that goal, too, not to try to get his foot to it, just use his body and chested it into the net.
Kill Cup with the ball. Romeo trying to bring this down and under control. It goes into the corner for Cote. Cote throws it up the line. Cut off by Richichi. Romeo back for Richichi. Into the middle. That's off of Masi's face. That looks like he got a bit of dust in the eyes, but he's okay. He's going to shake it off. Stays into the game. Here's a chance for the Canadians. Aiello. Oh, great chance there for number 7 Package. Couldn't get to it. Here's Romeo. Ooh. Oh, and he's brought down. Here comes the Canadians on the counter-attack. Being led by Cote. Cote trying to get the shot away. Off the boards. Here's an opportunity. Yawning Cage. Cleared away. Masi goes down. The play continues, and there's the whistle.
As you can see, number 2 on the Canada side,
Struthers.
James Struthers. I guess he's wearing a cast or, well, a
Shin pad.
shin pad over there, but you never know what's under that. Could be a loaded forearm. Could be waiting for the right moment to use it.
There's Struthers. Struthers trying to get to that one. Got the return pass, couldn't finish. Kill Cup comes out of his goal. Here's Romeo. Richichi has to move quickly. Holder with a shot off the post. Rebound for Struthers off the other post. Oh my God! 2 dingers for the Canadian side. Under pressure on the back of the heels are the Italians. That one's kicked up by Furlano. Here they come again. Cote breaking for the middle. Steps over the ball. Cote with a shot. Furlano gets in front of it. Holder now. Here comes a big man with a heavy shot. Gets around. Brings it into the corner. Tries to play it off the boards. Holder. Back to the point. Cote trying to tag this one. Here's Package trying to get to the back of this one. Package. Bumped by Larky. Struthers with a shot off the board. Kill Cup gets a foot on that one. And the Italians under pressure just keep giving it up to the Canadians. Here they come again. Cote trying to get around his man. Calling Struthers onto the ball. Struthers trying to make his way to goal. Colaciulio gets a foot on that one. Colaciulio knocked off the ball. Struthers again making his presence felt in the corner. Colaciulio, ball stays in play. Struthers being doubled down now. And the whistle comes in favor of the Canadians. Oh, what a glorious opportunity for the Canadian side. As they hit both posts in a matter of seconds there in their last chance. Oh, still sitting back a goal, 4 minutes remaining. The pressure continues. Kill Cup gets his hands up for that one. Trying for the quick break. This one goes up the pitch, headed across the into the middle by Fabri. And Furlano pins it right into the hands of goalkeeper Graham Fabro. Package. Richichi. All the way back for it is Cote. Struthers asking for it. Cote gets around Romeo. Trying to play it into the corner for his teammate. Richichi again. Fabri. Here's Holder. Holder has to move quickly. The speedy Fabri. Jockey's his man. Tajani coming to support, asking for the ball. The ball played into the middle for Struthers. Cut up by Masi. Here's Masi. Oh! That would have been pretty. Here they come the other way. It's a 3-on-3. Tajani. Struthers asking for it. Back for Package. Struthers past him. Colaciulio. Sorry, that's Tamilo. Tamilo giving a little bump. And another free kick for the Italians.
Well, we said that first goal really increased the pace here, and it sure has.
Kill Cup out of his goal. Plays up the field. Headed down. Might be brought down by Romeo. Here comes Romeo with a shot. Fabri trying to get to that one. Holder throws it up the field. Tamilo turns, cracks it up for Masi. Tajani off the boards. Gets her around Masi. Masi steps in front of that one. Steps over the ball. Giving a little bump from behind. Masi drags it into the corner. Plays it across. That one's blocked. Masi again. Fabri was waiting for it, but it goes right into the hands of the goalkeeper, Fabro. Good job by Tamilo to cut that one off. Romeo takes a look at goal. Beats one man. A shot from long range right in front of Fabri. He couldn't get a toe on that one. Here's Masi with it. Shot. Goal! Oh, what a great goal by Masi. What an excellent finish. Robert Masi setting it up on the top of the 18. And pandemonium has set the building. The Italian fans are ecstatic. Let's catch a look at the replay here. Waiting for it. There we get it. The reaction of the crowd. It's split 50-50. A lot of Canadians here, but equally the Italians have got their flags waving. Kill Cup out of his goal. There's an empty cage. Oh! Nice little bicycle kick.
Number 3, Robert Masi.
And Robbie Masi there with his 8th goal of the tournament, taking sole possession of first. Now, basically, the only guy who can really catch up to him is Corey Fabri with already a goal in this game. This is getting to be interesting with a scoring race between teammates.
Nice little bicycle attempt there by number 4, Bradley Molyneux. Here's Romeo trying to break the press. Back a shot. Masi looking for his second of the night. He rolls into the corner for Furlano. Furlano trying to get around Tajani. Tajani's got his number. That one's thrown up the field and up and out of play. Oh, what great pace to this one. Here's Camilo with it. Camilo. That one's off the board. Tajani has to move quickly. Perlano heads it down right into the hands of Fabro. 20 seconds remaining in this half. Right into the hands of Kilcup. Kilcup up for Romeo. Romeo trying to get this ball under control. Good job by McDonald. Romeo can't get around his man. Here's Holder. Holder, still Holder. Up for Molyneux. There's a shot. Oh, that's just wide of the goal. Looking to turn on that one is Windsor. That should pretty much do it. Oh, what a great
At halftime,
half of
no fans
action.
in the field, please. No fans.
Excellent soccer here. 1-0 is the score in favor of Italy. We'll be right back with the second half of action right after this commercial break. Stay tuned.
The players, please. No coaches.
Indoor soccer being brought to you by Soccer Spectrum Sports with 2 stores to serve you. South Store, 1380 Waverly Street, and our North Store, 725 Kingsbury Avenue, inside the Garden City Community Center, your complete soccer and sports store. And also All-Star Sports Cafe with fine cuisine, takeout and delivery, 1380 Waverly Street, 284 Star. That's 284-7827.
Address. So thank you for
What
being with us.
action, man. What can we ask for here, Bob? Excellent stuff, Dave. What can you say? This has been just end-to-end action. That's what we love to see.
This is great. I mean, the Italian side, especially in this one, they've done a great job, and it's great to see the Italian youth is now coming up. As you can see, the Italian men's team's in dire need of some youth. You know, Spub is one of the youngest players on the team, and he's 64. So,
Well, yeah, that's right.
so this is great on both sides, end-to-end action. I'm absolutely excited about this one.
Great pressure at the end by the Canadian squad, Bob. What do you think about that?
Well, as I said, I think they brought up that number 15, Joe Holder. He's had a tremendous tournament. Tajani is another good player that has played well all week, and don't count this team out yet.
Oh, not by no means. You can see that the Canadians are playing big soccer at the back. They're really putting a lot of pressure on the smaller Italians here. They're hitting it from long range, and that's what they got to do. The Italians are going to continue to keep to the game plan. That's hold up the ball, bring the balls into the corner, get the shots away when they can. Excellent stuff. There we get the fresh air coming into the building here. Just in between the Croatia-Chilean flags, and we need air because, you tell you what, I'm flabbergasted up here. It's just been outstanding. This is the kind of action we like to see. Canada, Italy at its finest. And now that we got a chance to make mention to, we're going to see a lot more Canadian soccer here. May 30th, Canada versus Honduras. Right at Wilkes Waverly. If you need tickets, be sure to get them at Select a Seat. We got to support our soccer in order for these kids to have an opportunity to play on that team. So be sure to make your way down to it. Select a Seat is selling tickets for May 30th, Canada, Honduras. Wow. I'm excited about the second half here. Going from your TV screen left to right in blue is the Italians, and from right to left in the red are the Canadian squad. Who knows what's going to happen here? Any predictions as to how this one's going to get underway? Let's hope it just starts the way the first half ended.
It will start off by Jurgen scaring the players, our
Good.
referee, and then it will then kick into some good soccer.
Talking about kicking it away, Holder with a big boot, Kill Cup, forced out of his goal. Kolansky trying to get onto that one. And it's up and out of play. Colte setting this kick up for the Canadians. Drop for Holder. Holder setting it up. Makes his way into the middle. Steps over that one. Romeo sucked right out of his shorts. Tajani with a shot. There it is. Kolansky trying to flick it on. Richichi. Kolansky. Richichi has to move quickly. Plays it up. Cote jumps on that one. Romeo. Perlano. And you made mention about the Italian side. And you know what? Yes, I was a representative for the Italian men's hope. We were leading 4-1 over the Bosnians at the end of the first. And we soiled it in the second half of action. Hopefully for the Italians' sake, they know how to keep their momentum going here and keep their composure, because it looks early on that it's all Canadian. There's another kick into the box. Perlano turns, plays it up the head of Holder. Cote jumping into the play. Kolansky back to Holder. Dump back into the corner for Kalansky in a foot race with Masi. Masi stepping on the ball, gets around Kalansky. Plays it off the board. And the Italians forced all the way back. The Canadians rush to the ball. Try to apply more pressure onto the Italian side. Cote up the line. Kalansky gobbles it up. Plays it back. The 1-2. Richichi off his head. Past Masi and Romeo. And it's been all Canadian side for this starting second half. The Italians are trying to find some pace. Here they come. Romeo. Romeo with a shot. Looking at the top shelf. Fabri gets his mitts on it and brings it down.
Good quick left shot there.
Takrar, that rolls over him. Fiorentino. Takrar, those two jostle. Still Takrar. Fiorentino gets in front of that one. Back and forth, these two players go. Fiorentino wins the battle. Gets it up the line. Ferlano in a foot race with Holder. There's a mismatch in size. Holder make it look so easy there. Plays it onto the foot of Kalansky. Kalansky cuts into the middle of the park. Leaves it for Holder. Holder has these little Italian players buzzing all around him. Masi. Fabri takes a shot on goal, blocked by the big legs of Holder. Holder with the ball, looking for a bit of support. Takes matters into his own hands. Plays it off of Richichi. Richichi gets another foot on it, and it goes up and out of play.
Richichi's really solid back there. He was the player of the game, Thunderbird player of the game yesterday. Does a real good job. I don't think he was on the floor for any of the goals against Italy yesterday.
Kilcup gets in front of that one. Looking upfield. Lobs it up for Masi. Masi trying to get this ball under control. Masi. Maybe a little too much lean. The two number threes do battle, and Belus wins that one as he's awarded with a free kick. You can see the little smirk on Kitzer's face as the appeal came from the Italian side that he was being held. Holder dumps it into the box. Nicely headed away by Masi. Tajani under pressure, has to move quickly. Ferlano on him. Tajani, play continues. Masi cuts him off, rides him off into the boards. Camilo off the backside of Takrar. Tajani into the box, into the hands of the goalkeeper, Kilcup. Fabri. Cote has Holder with him. Nicely played out of the back here. Cote. Good job by the Canadians to break the Italian press. Here's Kalansky. Plays it onto the far side for Belus. Camilo getting to it. The Italians make a line change. Belus waiting for a bit of support. Once again, the Italian side appealing for a handball. Takrar. And that one's up and out of play. Kilcup up the line. Jumping off the bench was Dylan McDonald. Romeo. Romeo brought down. Play continues. Holder turns. Throws it into the middle. Aiello brings it down. Aiello onto the foot of Romeo. Romeo looking for Masi. Holder goes down. He could be in trouble here. Now the Italians press it on. Richichi. Holder again. Wow, it's been all Holder for the Canadians almost here early on. It's been his name repeated many times. He's bumped with Windsor. Kilcup forced out of his goal. Holder again. Camilo. Masi does well to turn. Takes a shot off the board. Gets his own rebound. Another one. Romeo left all alone. Steps over the ball. Off the backside. It's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal for Romeo. Holy Hannah Lanny. Romeo applying ample pressure to the Canadian side. That one's kicked off the backside of a Canadian player. Unlucky for him. And it's right in the back of the goal. Let's get a look at this one, Dave.
Right here. Goes out to Masi, takes a shot. Romeo tries to get over to his right foot here. The ball slips away a bit. The defenseman tries to clear, goes off the back end of Romeo and in the back of the net. What a great goal, and that makes it 3-0 Italy over the Canadian squad.
What do you say when a guy scores his goal with his bum? That, my friends, is a cheeky goal.
Oh.
Fabro kicks that one up and out of play. Here comes the Italians again. Richichi setting it up. It's an indirect kick. Leaves it for Romeo. Romeo collects, cuts his way into the middle. Windsor goes down. Masi plays it up the board. Once again, off the head of a Canadian player, McDonald. Drops in front. Tajani gets a foot on it. Masi gets to it. Plays it back in. Up the line it goes. Richichi stepping into it. Takes control of the ball. Over the head of Tajani, onto the far side for number 9, Larky. Larky can't get around Tajani. Good job by Tamilo to jump into the play. Larky, Masi with a shot, and that one's up and out of play. Fine work ethic by the Italian side. The Canadians pressed early on. It looked like the Italians were just waiting for their chance when it came. They made it happen. Here's Aiello. McDonald cuts it out, puts it up and out of play. And it's funny how quickly the side shifts. Momentum just goes back and forth. That one off the boards. Larky looking for the rebound. Tajani forced back. Larky again. Here's Masi. Masi chips it in front for Romeo. Romeo bumped off the ball by McDonald. Molyneux looking for his man. Aiello sweeping it up in the back there. Here's Romeo playing it off the board. Can't get around number 12, Dylan McDonald. That one's played back. Thrown into the middle by Molyneux. Richichi. Larky waiting for it. Larky brings it down. Off the boards. Romeo looking for his second of the night. He's brought down. He wanted a penalty shot there, but it didn't come. Rousey trying to get onto the end of that one. Tamilo. Aiello. Masi. Larky. Romeo. This could be pretty. Romeo stepping over it, trying to drop it back for Masi. Couldn't find his mark. Romeo. Here's Masi. Tajani gets the foot on it. Richichi. Richichi with an opening and a heavy boot. That one's off the defender. Both players jump up for it. Masi trying to get in front of McDonald. And Fabri gets a miss on that one. And you can tell what a presence Holder makes. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to be double or triple shifted in the second half. You need a heavy boot in the back there because the Italians, when they bring it across half, really put the pressure on. Oh, great ball for Fabri by Masi. Here's Fabri. Got Colatrulio. Colatrulio tries to throw it inside the 18. McDonald with the ball back off the foot of Colatrulio. Masi brings it down, gets it under control, turns, shot! Oh, what a great shot! These kids can do no wrong. Everything is right. All the shots that they've taken are surprising the heck out of me. Fabri turns off the board. It's in the back of the old onion bag. Fabri with another one. 4-0 the score in favor of the Italian side. And disbelief on the faces of the Canadians. Here we get a look at the replay. Fabri with the ball turns his man inside out, plays it off the board, catches Fabri off the line, off the backside and back of the net it goes.
I believe, Dave, that probably ties Fabri for the goal-scoring lead again.
No, that puts Fabri in second.
Puts him in second.
Second with 7, and he's second to his own teammate Rob Masi with 8. This could get interesting, ladies and gentlemen.
Second goal of the game.
Here's Fabri again. Up for Masi. Masi stepping over the ball. Back for Fabri. In front. Masi. Oh, my! Oh, what a brilliant effort. These guys are incredible. Here comes the Canadian Struthers trying to make something happen. There's got to be a sense of urgency. There is 20 minutes remaining, but goals have been far few and from for this Canadian side. So they got to start jumping it right early on here. Cote with the ball. Up the line. Colatrulio cuts his man off. Here's Package trying to get to that one. Pass Fabri. Cote has to move quickly, cuts into the middle of the park. Plays it onto the far side for Struthers. Package waiting for it. So too is the left Chuck. Here's Package. Turns, couldn't get the shot away. Struthers with the ball. Being watched closely by Richichi. That one kicked back in by McDonald. Off the board. Slow reaction there by the Italians. Miscommunication in the back. Almost an opportunity for Package to make something out of nothing there. Here's Holder back onto the field. That one goes up and out of play.
Italians seem to have picked up the pace the last 6 or 7 minutes, and Canada's really on its heels right now.
Fiorentino misplays that one. Give it a second chance. That shot goes wide of the goal. Well, wow. It's hard enough for us to hear ourselves with the fans, but the coaching staff of the Italians, actually, if I'm not mistaken, there's more coaches on this Italian team than players. They're 4 apiece. Good thing we made the bench a bit bigger, where they're just as much in this one as their team is. Here's Cote, or as their players are, I should say. Package trying to get to that one. Blocked by Richichi. Package. McDonald steps onto that one. Cleared away by a yellow. Colatrulia looking to get to that one. Colatrulia has to move quickly as Oleschek's all over him. Back for Romeo. Up the line for Fabio Fiorentino. Fiorentino trying to get to that one. Cote. Fiorentino waiting for a bit of support. Plays it back for Romeo. Romeo looking for the return pass with Fiorentino. That one's cut off by Holder. Holder can't give him too much room. Being watched closely by the Italian defense. They're playing a zone defense in the back there. Trying to shut this shoulder down. They don't want him to release the cannon. McDonald plays in front for Struthers. Richichi. Both players get up for that one. The ball stays in play. Struthers back for McDonald. Off a body in front. Miscommunication to the back. The ball passes it around. Oh, what a brilliant opportunity for Kyle Oleschek. He just couldn't get it away. I'm sure he would have loved to have that one back.
I think that's 3 goalposts now. It could actually, with a couple of breaks here and there, be about 4-2, 4-3.
Oh, what a chance. And here we catch the end of that one. Good second effort by the defenseman, Anthony Colatrulia, to get a foot on that one and just brush it aside and make it a little more difficult for Kyle Oleschek to get to the end of that one. Here they come again. Romeo. He's got Perlano asking for a shot. That one's steered aside by Fabro. Cote into the middle for Package. Package tries the through ball. Perlano. That package is the full package. He can do it all. Holder. Up the line. Oleschek. Here's Oleschek. He's got an opening. Cut off by Kilcup. Fiorentino's got to move quickly. Gets to the ball, being watched by Cote. And Romeo kicks that one up and out of play. Oh, this is just outstanding soccer. And the fans here who have come in swarms are being entertained to some fabulous soccer. Here comes Romeo the other way. Plays it up the line. Waiting for it was Masi. Here's Romeo. Romeo beats his man, trying to feed Fabri. Sorry, Masi. Holder. Masi. Still Masi with the ball. Holder goes down. He's back on his feet. Cuts into the middle. Plays it up the line. Cut off by Richichi. Richichi's been playing some sound defense. So too has Holder. He got ahead on that one and steers it aside. Perlano trying to get this ball under control. Trying to step around Holder. Still Perlano. Back for Richichi. And Cote gets in front of that. Here comes Cote the other way. He's got Takrar asking for it. Throws it onto the far side. Jumping into the play, so too is Bilus. Takrar. Takrar waiting for it. Looking for an opening. Drags it into the corner. Plays it off the backside of Richichi. Still Takrar. Here it is, an opportunity. Shot by Kalansky. Rebound. Oh, what a great effort by number 9 from the Canadian squad. Tokar. Kalansky trying to get onto that one. Romeo. Kalansky. Tokar with another shot off the backside of Romeo. Here comes Masi with the ball. Masi off the boards. Still Masi. Being brushed off by Holder. Waiting for the carom. Here's Romeo. Romeo in front for Perlano. Sticked aside by Fabro. Brought down for Perlano with a chance off the boards. And we got a whistle there.
Great action. Great action.
Here we get a look at the replay.
Here we are. Perlano jumps in front. Romeo gets the ball. Goes after it there and kind of nudges the defender there for Canada off the ball. And that gets a free kick for the Canadian squad.
Fabri felt he was under a bit of pressure there. Was content to kick it up and out of play, as you can see there. 4-0 is the score in favor of the Italian side. 14:40 remaining in the second half of action. Here's Tajani looking for an opening. Masi now playing a defensive role for the Italian side. Richichi up for Masi, and Masi just needs an opening to break free, trying to play it through for Larky. Here comes Masi. Masi trying to bring this ball down. Holder, he's dangerous. Holder with the ball. Steps over it, waiting for a bit of support. Well met by Richichi. Fabri, Tajani. Tamilo gets a foot on that one. Kalansky with a shot. Good pad save. Excellent pad save by Kilcup. Larky trying to get to that one. That one's played up the line by Tokar and kicked up and out of play by Tamilo. Tokar set this one up for the Canadians. Drop back for McDonald. McDonald with a shot. That one's up the boards over the head of Kalansky. Kalansky brings it down. Hit away at the last minute by Tamilo. Rajici plays it up the line. McDonald has to move quickly as he's being pressured by Masi. Masi's feisty. He's furious. Here he comes. Blocked at the last minute by the goalkeeper. Rajici. Rajici with the ball. Takes a look at goal. A volley shot. The goalie was screened. He had to throw out the pad at the last minute, come up with a big save. Takror gets a foot on it. Here comes Windsor with the ball. That ball fell behind him. Rajici. Solid defenseman for the Italian side. Plays it off the boards. Fabri trying to get to that one. Tokar plays it off the boards to himself. He comes the other way. Up the line for Takror. Kilt cup out of his goal. Content to just chip it up and out of play. The Canadians got to move quickly. 13 minutes remaining. There definitely is a sense of urgency now for this Canadian squad. Goals have got to come fast for them. Here it is to Jani setting it up, but it's an indirect kick. Jani puts it onto the top of the box. It swings across the box, right across the face of the goal mouth. Nobody could get to that one. Tamilo, Fiorentino, and Larky go down. Shot from well up by McDonald. Takror tried to flick it on, but Kilcup comes up with a big save. This one kicked up and out of play. Line change being called by the Italian side. Rajici races off. Ferlino jumping onto the field. So too is Colaciulio. Here's McDonald with the ball. He has Cote with him. Cote takes the pass, a return pass onto the foot of McDonald. Misplayed. Ferlino wants to make him pay now. Cut off nicely by Cote. Sorry, that was McDonald. That was Tokar. Tokar. Here's Cote. Gives it up once again to Fiorentino. You can't afford to do that because this Italian side will make you pay. Here's Ferlino with a shot. Well met by Fabro. Ferlino looking for an opening. Played into the middle. Well anticipated by Aiello. He gets in front of that one. And Tamilo jumps into the play. McDonald up the line for Takror. Takror being watched by Colaciulio. Takror stepping over the ball. Waiting for a bit of support. Plays it back for McDonald. McDonald tries to put it inside the box. Aiello down, but not out. Plays it up. Here comes Fabri. It's a 3-on-3. Puts it into the middle. This one cut off by Tokar. Tokar lays it up. There's a shot by the backside on Windsor. Here comes Ferlino. Looking for the lead pass was Fabri. He gets it. Fabri rolls and steps over the ball. Cote. Still Cote. Up the line. Tamilo. Tamilo. Ferlino. Ferlino with the ball. Brings it into the corner. Cut off by Cote. He goes down in a heap. Gets back up. Fiorentino puts it on goal. Nobody there to pick it up. McDonald does so. Misplay by Colaciulio. Windsor trying to find his man. Couldn't do so. Colaciulio has to move quickly. That one played up the line by Malenki. Here comes Windsor. Windsor with the ball. There's a shot. A chance for Molyneux. And Kilcom comes up with another big save. Line change being made by the Italian side. Fiorentino leading the attack. Here he comes. Cutting into the middle. Beats one man. Beats another. Lays it up for Romeo. Romeo throws it into the corner. Ferlino wasn't ready for that one. Ferlino. And a light little back pass into the hands of Favreau. Favreau looking upfield. Nicely bunted ball. Molyneux waiting for it. Kilcup calls his man off the ball. Throws it up for Masi. Masi. Oh, that's a pretty little play. Stepping over the ball. Cut off by Tokar at the back there. Tamilo. Masi wants another chance at Tokar. Tokar's got his number. Here comes Masi. Turns. Gets around Cote. Ferlino. Romeo. Shot scored. Romeo with another one. Woo.
That's Romeo's second.
What a great play by little Anthony Romeo. Good second effort.
Ball comes in front. Romeo comes in, takes a shot, finds the back of the net there for his second of the night. And that will be Romeo's sixth of the campaign right now, which now puts him in third. And
so there's a tie for second?
No. Well, yes. However,
how does it stand?
Rob Masi is first with 8 goals. In second is Edin Kubagovic from East Europe with 7. tied with Corey Fabri, who has 7. And then third, Anthony Romeo with now 6 goals in the tournament, which is huge. And puts Italy side up 5-0 here. There's now time winding down. We have 8 minutes and 50 seconds left.
A lot of firepower on this Italian team, that's for sure.
And you said, Bob, early they met in the preliminary?
7-2, yes, it was 7-2 for Italy in that game.
And the Canadians knew that they were going to have their work cut out for them here today. But the Italians is firing at all cylinders. There's Masi, inking up another one for that big man.
Rob
Set the pace.
Masi, 9 goals in the campaign right now. Leader for the Golden Boot. Ferlano takes the initial shot there, bounces off Masi. Masi takes a huge effort at it there, puts it top shelf, no chance for the goalkeeper there. And now even 6-0 as the gap gets bigger.
Aiello gets a piece of that one. It goes up and out of play. Holder wanting one more sniff at goal here. 7:50 remaining. Kilcup making it look so easily. He too has got a shutout in this match. Can he maintain it? Well, the defense has been sound for the Italian side. Aiello, Fiorentino, Riccici, Colaciulio, Tamilo. Man, heavy D. And a potent offense. That's what makes for a winning team. Fabro out of his goal. Plays it off the boards. The Canadians got to move quickly. Here they come. Cote with the ball. Up the line. Played into the middle. By number 8, Oleszczuk, and it's whistled down.
7:15 left. Italy 6, Canada nothing. Here we are at the finals of World Cup 2000. Brought to you by the Soccer Spectrum Winnipeg Youth Soccer Association, their boys D division. Up next, we have boys C division. We have, once again,
Italy-Canada.
Italy-Canada. Seems to become a repetitive
It'll be another
kind of
good one.
thing. Oh, yeah, for sure.
And Italy and the old-timers, the only disappointment, Italy Open.
Yeah.
I had an awful game, and I have to say that I'm partially to blame for the loss.
Yeah.
But we all kind of had a rough. Well, we played well in the first, and you know what? That's just boring talk. Just leave it. This has been action. Kilcup for the ball.
And like I've mentioned before, the only team out of the 17 teams in the Men's Open not to give me an offer to play for them were the Italy A side, and I bet they're regretting it right now.
Here's to Gianni with the ball. That's an indirect kick. Plays it back. A quick shot. Kilcup, the big man for the Italian squad, and you don't hear that too often. Gets up for that one. Larky up for Masi. Masi playing it up the board. Larky with a shot.
Goal there.
Picked that one out of the net, he says. Buries it into the bottom hand corner. Not a chance for Fabro. In close like that, the goaltender never has a chance. Let's get a look at this one.
Here we are. Larky takes the shot off the boards. Oh, sorry, that was Masi took the shot off the boards. Larky gets the rebound off there. Beats the goalie short side, and that's Douglas Larky's second goal of the campaign, first of the game. And you can basically say Italy's probably won this game now.
I think it's safe to say, but not without a lack of effort. Again, this is going similar to our last game, 7-0, not indicative of the game. It's been end-to-end. The Canadians have been battling, and they've made it very difficult, even though it is 7-0 for the Italians, made it very difficult for the Italians to mount the attack. They got their opportunities, and when they did so, they made things happen. Can't blame the goalkeeper, Fabro, for this Canadian side. He's played a heck of a game, but when you're in that close, like the Italians have been all night, tough job for you to stop him as a goalkeeper. Kilcup with it. Plays it up for Fabri. Fabri up for Romeo. And never mind, next year's Italy Open might be these guys.
Yeah.
We might throw them in. We'll just hang it up and let these big guys go at it.
Well, they probably put on a better performance.
I would probably agree. Romeo back for Riccici, who wants one pretty bad. Shanks it into the corner. Fabri flicks it on. Masi, Romeo.
And that's the hat-trick hero there. Tony Romeo.
Who art thou, Romeo? With the hat trick. Whew. Nice footwork here by the Italians. Crafty little play being displayed.
Here Romeo comes in, volleys it out of the air. The kid is like dynamite. He's explosive on the field. He's always running around with his hungry look on his face. Reminds me of myself, but it's not the same hungry look.
The only hunger you get is when you're at the dinner table. This hunger is on the soccer pitch.
That was great there. And he's got the hat trick on this game. And probably my early pick for Game Star.
That's going to be a difficult one to pick. Masi's been playing solid.
Yep.
Chichi great at the back. Holder for the Canadian side. Here comes Masi looking for more. Masi. Still Masi. Gives his man a little tug from behind, and that one's whistled down. A free kick for Tokar. Tokar playing it up the line. Waiting for it was Cote. Playing off the board. Colachuyo blocks that one. Fabri. Masi. Lays it off for Romeo. Romeo. Onto this near board. Here comes the Canadian squad. That's led by McDonald. Cut off quickly. Fabri with the ball. McDonald again. Up the line for Cote. Cote lays it off. Oh, what a chance for Struthers. Struthers couldn't get to the end of that one. Cutting into the middle, 2:30 remaining, 8-0 the score in favor of the Italians.
Well, let's give the Canadians credit. They're sure not quitting. They're forcing everything into the Italian zone right now, and see if they can get one at least.
And yeah, you know, you almost have to feel sorry for them. They've had their chances. They made their chances. They just couldn't capitalize on those opportunities. But if, you know, had they have capitalized a couple early on, it may have been a different game. Again,
right, Pat.
the score the way it is just basically because the Canadians were put under pressure that they had to move it up. They had to leave the defense, to leave the defensive role, and play full-out offense. And that's what happened. That's why the score is probably as wide as it has become. Here's a chance for Struthers.
David mentioned a lot of these kids play together in the summertime as well, and winning is contagious. And these guys have won a couple of city championships now, and have got a lot of guys on this team that know how to win.
I guarantee you this Canadian squad is going to be ready for revenge next season. You can see it in their eyes just in this last couple of minutes. Like you said, Bob, it's a never say die attitude. They want to show these Italians that they better be ready for them next year, because they're not about to quit, and they're going to make things happen here, or they want to make things happen here. And even if they don't come, you got to tip your hat to them, because they've played some very nice soccer. Both teams have they've wowed me completely. The skill level and the work ethic that's been displayed has been outstanding.
No, you're right about that, Fab.
However, I believe now, I just got official word, the Italian squad will not be participating in the youth next year. They'll actually be in the Open. Italy C. And with Ricardo Di Tomasis and the superstar Joe Riccici suiting up for them.
Yeah.
So look out, Italy A. You could have a huge threat on your side.
Here's Perlano stepping over the ball, 30 seconds remaining. Off of package. There's a chance by Larky. Turns, throws it on goal.
20 seconds left. I'd like to mention that.
Riccici with one last crack at goal. It's an indirect being set up by Fiorentino. Fiorentino being waved off the ball. This one's dumped in off the head of Perlano. Nice save by Fabio to end this one. And an excellent matchup for the Italians. Jubilation for the Italian and their fans. Excellent game. The score at the end of this one, 8-0 in favor of the Italians. Hats off to both teams. We'll be right back with the announcement of our player of the game, goalkeeper award, and all the trophies and medal presentations. Brought to you by Soccer Spectrum Sports. with 2 stores to serve you. South Store, 1380 Waverly Street, and our North Store, 725 Kingsbury Avenue, inside the Garden City Community Center, your complete soccer and sports store. And also All-Star Sports Cafe with fine cuisine, takeout and delivery, 1380 Waverly Street, 284 Star, that's 284-7827. All right, now.
Great game played. Thank you very much.
We'll just let Joe
We're
take it
going
away.
to first do our Thunderbird Restaurant players of the game. And the players of the game for this one from Canada, Gavin Kalansky. And the player of the game for Italy, Fabri. And now we'd like to do our silver medal presentation to the runners-up on a very well-played tournament and a hard-fought game. Silver medalist, Canada. So we have proposals to help introduce the medal.
The end result, unfortunately, wasn't in their favor, but like I said earlier, I think they're going to be ready for them next year.
These kids, you can see they just love it, and all credit to them for sure.
And this is what it's all about. You can see the swarm of fans around here and a bunch of other kids watching on the future of this 11-year-old squad. And that's what's exciting to say. When you talk about future, you usually talk about, 30-year-old guys waiting for the next line. But when you see 11-year-old kids playing out here and showing a leadership role at the age of 11 for these other 5- and 6-year-olds watching on, it's just exciting to see.
And now we'd like to award the trophy and the medal, gold medals, and t-shirts to our winning team on an excellent effort, great tournament, and a great final game. Congratulations to Team Italy. And if you can get the coaches to help come and distribute the medals.
You can see that Tony was a little bit worried about the ceramic cup there. All the kids were grabbing onto it. But it wasn't because of the kids. It was because the coaches wanted it so bad. They may have been fighting over it and dropped it there. Good coaching staff for the Canadian side. Not take anything away from the Canadians. They both had a game plan to come out here and do their job tonight. And the Italians, lucky enough, came away the winners. There we get a look at Ricardo Tito Masi, who we talked about earlier. And he has had a great run. One of those guys that have given back to soccer that I said I'd make mention to. He's involved heavily in the soccer community. He's, coaching Vincent Massey's squad here in the high school division. They've done really well. Dave said that he's coached this youth team, and they're doing very well. I believe they won the cities. And now to go on and coach this team is just even more exciting.
No, he's been really good for the kids, and I see him out at games, watching games in the summertime as well, and he's done wonders with these kids.
That's just excellent stuff. We can't mention enough how important the coaches are to the game. With the demand, let's hold on a second here.
Now we're going to have the tournament individual award for the tournament, and our first award
Cup.
Outstanding goalkeeper, and given the goalkeeper award here for the Italian squad.
Shutout in the
Now
final.
for our top goal scorer for the tournament with 9 goals, Robert Masi from Italy.
Robert Masi. What can you say about this kid? He's going to be exciting to watch for years to come.
And our last award is for the most valuable player. This doesn't happen often, but the MVP comes from the losing team in the final. He dominated in all of his games in the tournament and had a great final. Our MVP is Joe Holder from Canada. Well
deserved. He had a great tournament, and I'll tell you, I'd hate to be some of the other districts in the city better be prepared for this Joe Holder, I believe, from Waverly Heights,
Thank you
and
to both teams.
all these other kids from Victoria Community
And our
Center.
last final will be starting in approximately 20 minutes.
And there we go. We get the call. Right after this one, it's going to be another one, Brazil, Canada. Be sure to stay tuned. We'll be back right after this commercial break.
Oh, Italy, Canada.